Huh? I'm fired? I was called out of the blue to have a talk and was confronted with an unbelievable reality. Naoya Kanagi, please don't take it with bad taste. I'm only encouraging you to leave the company voluntarily. As you know, the economy is in a very bad shape because of the new virus that broke out 3 years ago. Fortunately, the outbreak calmed down 6 months ago, but our company is still in the red, which is why I suggest you start down a new path while you are young. That was a dismissal notice. I have no future left if I stay at the company against their wishes, which is why I must leave. What should I tell Haruka? I told my girlfriend about what had happened when I got home.
Let's break up.
She gave me the goodbye. No, what? Hey! Why does it come to that?
I don't have the means to take care of you. I've already lost interest from a while ago, too.
What?
You go to work early in the morning until the last train every single day. And then to be fired by the company that walked all over you, it's not even funny.
But wait!
I always thought of you as nothing more than a vessel that brought home money anyway.
Hey, what's wrong with you?
Well, goodbye. Oh, and don't forget to delete my contacts from your phone.
She packed her bags and left after having her say. I lost everything in one single day. I couldn't believe the reality of it all and my mind went blank. The next day...
Mom! That guy over there is turning pale.
Quiet! Don't get involved with strangers like that.
Okay.
Wow! Who are you?
It's nice taking a walk in the park from time to time. You get to find weird people like this.
Can I help you?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Nothing.
Were you withering away here?
No, I was just in mild despair.
What happened?
Huh?
Letting it out might make you feel better.
Who is this girl? She's pretty cute, too. A pretty blonde girl suddenly appeared in front of me and offered to listen to my story. I couldn't help but to be perplexed by this scenario. But...
I'll listen.
I got fired from the company I was working at for 4 years. On top of that, my girlfriend broke up with me for that reason. There was a lot going on inside me since yesterday, and I couldn't hold it in, so I let it out.
That's terrible.
Well, I think I only have myself to blame.
How come? Was there anything you could have done?
If I had been better at my job and worked harder, I probably wouldn't have been cut off. She might have seen me in a different light, too. It's all my fault. I could have done better.
You're good.
What?
I'm Alice Hiragi. And you?
I'm Naoya Kanagi.
Naoya, come with me.
With you?
You don't have work, right? I'll introduce you.
Are you serious?
Yep. So come with me.
What? We're taking this limousine?
Yeah. Come on.
Are you sure this isn't going somewhere strange? You're scaring me!
I'm joking.
She's cute.
You're coming to my company.
Company? Are you the president of this company you speak of?
Yep. President and CEO.
That's amazing! You don't seem that much older than me, too!
Well, I'm just doing what I can.
That's so. I still think that's amazing, though.
You're pretty cute.
Huh?
Are you free tonight as well?
Is she? Yes, I am.
All right, good. I suppose tonight will be long.
What do you mean by that?
It'll be a surprise. This is my company.
What? Not just one floor, but the whole building?
Yep.
Whoa, what does this girl do? I was taken inside and handed a stack of prints in a private room. This is...
one of the aptitude tests.
Aptitude test?
It lets us see which of the businesses we have would be a good match. If we start this now, we should be done by tonight.
Is this what you meant by a long night?
I'm not letting you sleep tonight.
That's not the right use of that phrase! I ended up staying until midnight to finish the aptitude test. I didn't see this coming, so I was honestly pretty drained.
Well done. You worked hard.
Stop treating me like a child!
And Naoya, you didn't even complain once during the whole test.
I mean, if I was gonna do it, might as well do it well.
Great. That's very diligent of you. All right. The tests are done, so now you just have to wait for the results.
When will they be out?
If we rush them, we can get it by tomorrow, but I want to make sure it's done right, so maybe next week. You're still gonna work at that company for another month or so, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Good luck with that then. Are you off tomorrow? I mean, today as well?
No, I'm working on a day off.
Are you glad you're leaving?
Well, if I didn't have a job here, I wouldn't have been able to make a living, so...
It was worth taking a walk on a whim.
Come to think of it, I never asked about the terms of employment.
We treat our employees
I
very
better
well,
be on my way.
so don't worry.
Wait, it's already past the last train.
Don't worry, I'll drive you. You take a nap in the car.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
I'm the one that forced you here in the first place. Don't worry about it.
This girl, she's kind. When I was with Haruka, she gave me the cold shoulder a lot. So talking to her makes me feel at ease.
There.
Why do you keep doing that?
I feel like it.
Don't pet me just because you feel like it.
You don't like it?
It's not that I don't like it, but
Then there's no problem.
as a guy, I don't know how I should feel about it.
Don't you know? Most guys that are tired from work want to be pampered like this.
What? Really?
Yep. So there's no problem with a little head patting.
Does that make it all right?
But you're a little too tall. My legs are getting tired.
I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about that. When we got to the limousine, I took Hiragi's word and slept in the car. I couldn't sleep at all yesterday, but strangely enough, I fell asleep right away. And when I woke up, so why am I in a hotel? When I opened my eyes, I wasn't in the limousine, but in a room of what looked to be an expensive hotel.
Because you didn't wake up?
Even then, isn't this a little strange?
You should rest when you're tired. You'll get home in time, won't you?
Are you sure?
Probably?
I checked the time just in case. It was 7 in the morning. My office is 2 stations away from my house and work starts at 9 a.m. I don't know where I am now, but I should make it in time.
I have your suit and shoes ready, so you just need to get your bag.
Why do you have them? Wait, are those new?
Don't worry, I got you fitted while you slept.
Is that the problem here?
No, yeah. Shh. Here, eat up.
What is this incredible cuisine?
Want me to feed you?
I'll pass on that.
Fine.
Why are you disappointed? You're making me uneasy. While I was eating, Hiragi kept staring at me, which made me so uncomfortable that I couldn't taste a thing. This is supposed to be a delicious meal. After eating, I quickly washed my face, brushed my teeth, and went straight to the limousine. Do you know where my house is?
Yeah.
So, you've already got that checked out. Wait, am I getting caught up with the wrong person by any chance? Oh well, she's cute and really nice. It should be fine. I had no clue as to why she would go through such lengths, but she was treating me well, so I decided not to overthink it. After I got home and picked up my bag, Hiragi then drove me all the way to the office. The next time I see her will be next week. I was a little bummed out, but with the excitement of seeing her in my mind, I did my best at work. And a week passed.
Sorry I'm late.
No, thanks for coming. So, how are the results?
The results? You're fit for a system engineer.
Huh? System engineer?
Yep. Seems like you've had experience in the past.
Yeah, I've been studying it since elementary, and I took it pretty seriously during high school.
I see. Since you're currently hired in sales, I thought that would suit you best. However, system engineers are in demand, and we were needing one, so it's a great pleasure to have you.
I see. That's great.
All right, on to the next criteria.
Which is...
Our company first looks at the suitability for new hires. From there, we ask each employee where he or she would like to be assigned.
Why would you do that?
If you know what kind of work you're suited for and still want to do something else, you should prioritize that. Motivation is a key factor in work. There's a lot of people who join a company just for the sake of joining. That's why we have aptitude tests in place.
Fascinating.
We value our employees more than anything else. Without their hard work, we could not have become as big as we are today.
By the way, I never asked what this company is called.
Eternal Happiness Incorporated.
What? Eternal Happiness Incorporated. The company that has been growing rapidly since its establishment and has recently joined the ranks of other major corporations. It's even said that graduates of the most prestigious universities can't get in.
What university you go to is only a small indication, so that's not entirely correct. But thanks for the kind explanation.
Really?
Yeah, just because you can study well doesn't mean you're capable of working well, and vice versa. Our examinations are unique, and I make the final decision based on my personal observations.
You're incredible.
Our employees are, not me. They're the core of our company.
Yeah, but you're the one that founded it, right?
Well, yeah.
That makes you incredible. Do I even have the right to be in this company?
Don't worry, I approved you. And I'll be walking all over you.
Her expression as she said that was very alluring. Didn't you mention that the company treats their employees very well?
You get an exception.
I don't want to be that special! A month later, I resigned from my former company and joined Hiragi's company as a mid-career employee. The leader in my division taught me the ropes very carefully. The work environment was great as I was able to leave work on time and even take weekends and holidays off. On top of that, my salary was 1.5 times my previous wages, and the bonus was said to be 5 months' worth. My life changed drastically in a short period of time. Although every lunchtime, Hiragi, the president of the company, would come over and eat with me in the cafeteria, which draws the attention of all the employees. Everyone seems to be suspicious about our relationship. Well, I can't blame them, as she even invites me out to dinner sometimes. This lifestyle went on for about a year, until one day,
Wait, Naoya?
I heard a familiar voice as I was eating lunch with Hiragi as usual. I turned around and there she was, my ex-girlfriend. What are you doing here, Haruka?
I'm just here to sell insurance. Wait, how? Did you seriously get hired here?
That's right.
Huh. Hey, Naoya, want to get back together?
What?
You know, we were in the middle of a recession and you suddenly lost your job. My emotions were unstable. So I said some things I didn't mean. I've been in regret ever since.
Hey, Haruka!
What do you say? Come on, let's start over.
Hiragi?
What? Who are you? You're in the way?
Hey, you should watch your mouth.
Huh? Why should I? Nice to meet you. I'm Alice Hiragi, President and CEO. What? President and CEO?
Right.
Ugh! I don't like it when people make advances on me in the office, even if it's during my lunch break. I think I better review my approach with insurance companies from now on. Wait a minute! You're our major client, and if our company is prohibited from making deals here, I'll be fired! Then please leave immediately. Yes, ma'am!
As soon as she was confronted by Hiragi, she disappeared. Hiragi?
Over here.
Wait! I was dragged by Hiragi to the presidential office. Hiragi-san?
Don't.
What?
Getting back with her. That's unacceptable. If you're going to be with a woman like that, I'd rather have you be with me.
Huh? Does that mean...
I like you too, so I want you to pick me.
I've never seen this expression on her face before. I never expected to see this side of her. The one that has always been so elusive. The one that always likes to play the role of a mature lady. Oh, man.
Is that a no?
No, that's not what I mean. It's just that I wanted to tell you first. Hiragi, no, Alice. I like you very much. Will you please be mine?
I don't have a choice.
Alice was the one that mentioned it, but tried to act otherwise. However, she looked very happy, so I didn't say anything extra. And that's how we started dating. Surprisingly, no one around me said anything. probably thanks to Alice's charisma. Due to obvious reasons, we avoided flirting at the office as much as possible and would spend that much more time flirting with each other when we got home. As a side note, it seems Alice first took notice of me when she saw that I did not put the blame on others in a hopeless situation. That helped her see the good in me.
My first girlfriend told me,
I think I'm in love with Inoue-kun.
I wonder how many men in this world have had the same thing happen to them and felt the same emotions that I did. I'm sure not many. I, Arata Kanabe, became a part of those few males with this experience. But why? I had an inkling that this would happen. I got my first girlfriend when I entered high school, Mitsuki Tabata, who was known to have a dismissive and sort of cold personality. Yet she seemed to be pretty close with an underclassman that she met recently, Yuji Inoue. Sorry, Arata-san. Apparently, that's how she is. I wasn't sure why Inoue was a part of this conversation, but I was past feeling irritated by his carefree attitude. In fact, I was in plain shock.
Plus, Arata-kun, it's painful to be in a relationship where the two of us don't like each other in the same way, right? I think breaking it off now will be good for both of us.
Yeah, Arata-san. Okay. I felt like crying, but I knew that arguing here would change nothing. I was in shock because I actually liked her, and because of that, I let her go.
Oh, I'm going to block his number just in case.
That's kind of mean, Mitsuki.
What? You think so?
I could hear the two of them talking as I left the scene. Their conversation made me irritated, but I knew that saying something would just make me look miserable, so I didn't. The next day, I was I was really depressed. I felt like I had a hole in my heart. Kanabe, listen to the lecture. Lecture? My heart isn't even in it to be learning right now. Kanabe, are you going to listen to the lecture now? I told you, my heart. Do you want to go to the office? Oof. Guess I need to start listening to the lecture. It was nearing the end of April, and the cherry blossoms were falling from their trees. The view outside the window was filled with pink colors, but there were hints of green and May showing in the background. I bet we won't have new members. The club that I'm currently in only has one member. After the seniors graduated, I was the only underclassman left. At this rate, this club is going to be disbanded. Our school requires at least 2 members to keep a club going. I thought there would be new members that would join us this year. Sorry, my bad. There actually was one person that joined. He quit immediately. His name was Inoue or something like that. Shoot, I feel miserable again. I thought my heart was healed, but thinking about what happened made me feel empty once again. Come on, man, get a grip.
Excuse me?
I was feeling miserable when I heard a knock on the door. Come in. I wonder if it's a new member. We can still do club registrations, so that might be it. But I mean, would anyone even want to join this small club? I know I shouldn't say things like this, but I think that anyone willing to join a club like this is strange. I mean, if I do say so myself. Inoue was strange too. Wait a minute. Did Inoue join this club so he could get close to Mitsuki? If that's true. Damn. Feels like someone dumped bleach on my heart. Well, I mean, bleach would be like cleaning it, so it feels like my heart went through the shredder.
I'm coming in.
As she said that, a girl came in through the door. She had blonde hair tied to one side and was wearing her uniform still wrinkled. She had an elegant facial structure beneath her light makeup. She was a beautiful girl who probably attracted many people's attention. The moment I saw her, you look like a basic bad girl.
Those are your first words to me, and you're going to use them to insult me?
Sorry. I apologize. But you just really look like a basic troublemaking girl.
That's the first time anyone's ever said that to me.
Anyways, what are you doing here?
So you're going to change the conversation like that?
Of course.
I'm here to join this club.
Join this club?
What? Why are you so surprised?
I think that only curious people would join this club.
Curious? Why would you say that? What exactly is this club?
The Human Observation Club. Stop it. Don't look at me like that. But, if you came here to be a member, shouldn't you have already known what club this is?
Nope. I just asked the teacher for a club that doesn't have a lot of people in it, and he told me to come here.
The teacher isn't wrong, but that's kind of mean, sir.
Anyways, I was kidding. I came here knowing what this club is. Here you go, Senpai.
Whoa! It's really a club membership form!
I told you that earlier.
I mean... I thought she was scamming me. Okay then. Welcome to the Human Observation Club.
I feel like I'm going to be a loner because of this, but whatever. Thanks for having me.
Is she trying to say that I'm a loner? Oh, by the way, my name is Arata Kanabe. I'm a sophomore.
Oh, I'm a freshman. My name is...
Bad gal-san, right? Nice to meet you.
Well, you're one rude upperclassman. My name is Yuzuriha Mikawa. But I mean, I like that about you too.
Huh? Did you say something?
Nope.
But why did this outgoing girl want to be a part of a club like this? I'm not trying to say that I'm an introvert, but I'm really not. Either way, I wonder why a pretty girl like her would be a part of a club like this. Maybe she wanted a place where she could lounge around? I mean, we don't do much. The room is a good place to lounge around after school.
I'm going to blush if you keep staring at me like that.
That's strange. I thought she'd be used to being looked at because of how pretty she is.
Anyways, are you going to accept my membership in this club?
Yeah, of course. You're completely welcome here. Anyways, the members of this club...
You're the only one, right, Senpai?
Sadly, that's true. This club was about to be disbanded.
Okay, Senpai. I'll see you starting tomorrow then.
Oh, you're going home already?
Yep, I just needed to set the bugging devices.
Huh?
I just came here to submit the membership form today.
Just like that, she left the classroom. She's like a storm. I know that she's a new student, but I didn't think I'd meet a girl that pretty. I met a new girl the day after breaking up with my first girlfriend. Is this some sort of sign? I was confused by the timing of everything, but I decided not to worry too much about it. I'm just glad someone decided to join the club. I took out a book from my bag and decided to read. The next day, thanks to the new member that joined, we were able to remain as a club.
Senpai! Your cute and favorite underclassman is here!
She came in looking like a flower, but was so noisy. Welcome, bad gal!
Huh? Is that my nickname now?
It's easy to call you that. You really look like a basic bad girl.
Phew.
Why are you sitting next to me? The chair on the opposite side is open. There's more space over there.
Senpai, aren't you happy that a cute girl is sitting next to you?
Well, thanks for that then.
You're so honest, Senpai. I love that about you.
Well, I mean, any guy would feel that way about a pretty girl like you. I don't know why I'm sounding all confident like that. I just had my girlfriend stolen.
Oh.
Yuzuriha's cheeks were red, and she looked away, embarrassed. I wonder why she was getting shy when she was the one who came close to me in the first place.
Anyways, what do you usually do in this club?
Observe people?
Senpai, I'm an underclassman, but do you want me to be your friend?
Don't take pity on me! I would blame the upperclassmen that made this club, not me. I usually just read or do whatever I want, but I guess I have to explain what we do here to the new member at least once.
I was okay with just cuddling with you, Senpai.
We weren't cuddling at all either. But if we're going to, I'd like to return to the classroom right away.
Anyways, is this all we do? Won't people think this is suspicious?
I mean, obviously, yeah. Listen, the Human Observation Club is about watching people and predicting their thoughts and actions. For example, that guy over there. He's looking around in front of the school gates, right? He's probably waiting for his girlfriend right now. I'm jealous. Oh shoot! I accidentally thought about Mitsuki again.
No, isn't he just in a hurry? But his friend's not coming, so he's feeling uneasy.
What? I don't think... The moment I started saying something, someone approached the boy. That person was another guy. No way!
See? Basically, what you do in these situations is look closely at the person's face. See how he was a little angry? If he was waiting for his girlfriend, he would be a little nervous instead.
I see. I learned something new today. Let me take note of that. Why are you so knowledgeable about this?
It's all about experience.
Experience? There seemed like there was nothing else to teach her. Even though she was a first year, she seems to be like a professional. Like that, we went back into the classroom.
Senpai, tell me what your favorite food is, as a reward for completing my full initiation.
Huh. That question came out of nowhere.
Life is all about sudden events.
Well, that's a quote that's supposed to sound deep, but really isn't. Let's see. Probably curry?
I knew that already. So next?
She knows that? Didn't we just meet? Egg rolls?
This is supposed to be a reward for me. Give me some information I don't know, senpai.
Am I allowed to ask her how she knows these things about me? Wait a minute, where do you live?
Don't worry, I live in this direction too.
That's good. We ended up walking home together, so I was wondering what to do if she lived in the other direction.
Senpai, you live in room 503 of the condo, right?
Hello? Is this the police? I'm calling to report an infringement of privacy as a victim of a stalking incident.
Wait a minute, senpai! Why are you trying to call the police?
I feel a sense of danger from someone knowing my exact address.
Come on, it's normal that I have your address memorized.
I was wrong. I think this girl needs a doctor more than the police.
Anyways,
we
we need to celebrate. Let's go on a date this weekend.
Huh? She was an interesting girl. I mean, I didn't know whether she was joking or making fun of me. Why is a pretty girl like her inviting a guy like me to go on a date with her?
We're here! The amusement park!
You weren't joking? We actually came to the amusement park. It seems like she wasn't making fun of me. It wasn't even a joke.
Come on, why do you sound so unexcited, senpai?
I mean, I'm just surprised.
Senpai, this is a date, okay? A date! You're on a date with a cute girl, so let's be excited. Got it?
She must be so confident to call herself cute. But isn't this a celebration for our club?
Well, obviously that's just an excuse.
What? How am I supposed to be mad at that? Either way, why do you want to go on a date with me? We just met and I don't want to say it myself, but I'm not that attractive, you know?
What are you saying, senpai? I know you're not that attractive already.
I mean, I said it myself, but I didn't think I'd be this hurt.
But I know there's a lot more to like about you, senpai. That's why I want to go on a date with you.
Is she basically saying that she likes me? I wasn't sure why she liked me at all, which made me feel anxious. But, if you say so, I want to have fun. For some reason, I didn't hate it.
Of course we will. Let's go in.
Got it! After that, we rode a bunch of rides and went around the park. Ah! We rode the roller coaster. Ah! And we even went into the haunted house.
Senpai, you were screaming the whole time. Is your voice okay?
Not really. I learned that an amusement park is a place that hurts your throat. Embarrassingly, I couldn't take it anymore, and so we took a quick break. Yuzuriha went to buy a drink and said she was going to pick flowers on the way. While she was gone...
Excuse me, do you know where this ride is?
Someone asked me for directions, so I was in the middle of explaining. I think I was on that ride earlier.
You think?
I kind of died on that ride.
What do you mean? He's kind of funny.
Ma'am, is it that funny to see someone's downfall?
Anyways, which direction should we go?
It was at that moment.
Senpai?
A shiver ran through my spine. Wondering what it could possibly be, I slowly looked behind my shoulder.
Hey, senpai. Who are those girls?
There, standing behind me with dark eyes, was Yuzuriha.
We'll be leaving now.
The girls were probably scared by Yuzuriha's presence. They ran away quickly. I should be leaving soon, too. Wait, don't leave me! I didn't come here with you guys, but I'm kind of scared, too.
Answer me, senpai. Who were those people?
They just asked me for directions.
You guys sounded like you were having fun.
I think that they were just laughing at me for being pathetic. I wasn't doing anything sketchy. I swear, really.
Oh, I see. That's okay then.
Why do I feel like a boyfriend who just got suspected of cheating? I was so confused.
Senpai, you know you can't do that. From now on, you have to avoid talking to girls other than me as much as you can.
I mean, I don't talk to girls much in the first place. I wasn't extroverted enough to be friendly with girls. Hey, Yuzuriha?
Yeah? What's up?
What am I to you?
Huh? Is that you, Arata-kun?
One after another, I was surprised to hear a familiar voice, and this time, Mitsuki?
Hey, how are you?
I was in shock from accidentally running into each other. Mitsuki, on the other hand, seemed to be acting normally. It was almost as if she forgot about how we broke up recently. Arda-san! You come to places like this too? That's unexpected. And with her was the guy responsible for our breakup. I was doing better now that time had passed, but seeing those two together made my anger well up.
Huh? Is that you, Inoue-kun?
Mikawa-san? What are you doing here?
Do you know her?
Yeah, sort of.
He confessed his feelings to me just recently. Obviously, I dumped him. Wait, what are you talking about?
Calm down, Mitsuki! Wow, while I was lost in my own anger, a bloodbath seemed to have started.
Senpai, let's go. We don't need to spend time around a guy that dates another girl right after confessing his feelings for someone else, or with a girl that openly cheats on her boyfriend and talks about how she's going to break up with him.
What? Don't pull me! I still don't understand what's happening! To be completely honest, I was completely confused.
Hey, you! Bye then.
Hey, hold on a second!
Senpai, you talked to another girl again.
Wasn't that situation impossible to run away from? I mean, it was obvious that Mitsuki spoke to me first. Anyways, I'm going to ask because I'm curious. How do you know so much about me? I didn't tell you that Mitsuki was my ex-girlfriend, did I? I stopped walking because I wanted to know. That was when Yuzuriha started talking nostalgically.
Senpai, I've known you for a while now. We met a long time ago.
Huh?
Really, I did. When I was in middle school, I lost something important to me. You were only passing by, but you helped me look for it. You didn't even know who I was, yet you stayed and helped me until I found what I lost. I was so happy, because everyone else just continued walking by. But you were different.
I think I kind of remember something like that.
Because you're a nice person, Senpai. I'm probably one of the many people you've lent a helping hand to. I'm pretty sure you already know this, but I have a crush on you, Senpai. I've liked you from the moment we met.
What? Just like she said, I had a feeling that she liked me. But I was so confused as to why a pretty girl like her would have feelings for me. I mean, didn't we just meet? These things convinced me that I was probably just imagining things. But, thanks for saving me earlier. You said that because you were thinking about my feelings, right? She got angry and said things that would have started a fight, all to get me away from the situation. She's very noisy, and I still have things I'm confused about, but it makes me really happy to hear that. Honestly.
What? Does that mean you'll be in a relationship?
Wait! Hold on to that thought. I felt uneasy about jumping into a relationship with someone I just met. Especially because it hadn't been long since I ended my last relationship.
But it's whatever. I'm fine. I'm going to keep pursuing you, so be ready.
I'm not sure whether I can keep resisting a pretty girl like her. Honestly, I'm probably going to be convinced one way or another. Still, there was a part of me that didn't mind that. By the way, how do you know so much information about me? I mean, like my home address.
I mean, duh. If you have a bugging device and a transmitter, it's easy to get the information you need.
Gosh, that's a crime, you know that? I thought she was pretty skilled at human observation, but I guess it was because she had experience from stalking. As I was thinking things like that, Yuzuriha pulled my arm to go around the amusement park. The celebration for new members, aka our date, ended, and we were back in school.
Senpai, didn't I tell you? You're not supposed to talk to other girls. Still, you talked to a girl 5 times today.
Calm down for a second! Before you start getting upset at me, think about how wrong it is that you put a bugging device on me!
It's not wrong. Everyone does that nowadays.
I had to doubt the validity of that statement. Besides, I was just spoken to randomly today. Usually I don't talk to anyone of the opposite gender. Plus, if she actually did have bugging devices on me, she should know that I'm innocent.
Oh, I know that, but still, my emotions aren't forgiving that excuse. My feelings can't be confined any longer.
What? Calm down a second. Let's not start any crimes here.
Then, stroke my hair. I'll forgive you if you do that.
As you wish. I wonder what it is. I thought this girl was annoying, but I didn't hate it at all. I was kind of happy because it actually made me feel loved.
You're even more lovable right now.
Things would be perfect without statements like that.
By the way, did you hear? Inoue-kun and his girlfriend broke up.
What? That was fast.
I wonder if what I told them was awkward. Apparently, they got into a fight.
I mean, it's none of my business at this point.
Serves them right. It's because she dumped someone as amazing as you.
How should I react to that statement?
Maybe you should be proud and say, yeah, serves them right. Anyways, Senpai, what do you think about a relationship with me? I'm very selfless when it comes to relationships. I'm confident that I'll be able to love you forever.
Yeah, I kind of got that hint from being around you.
Then maybe you should date me? I have more love for you than anyone you'll ever meet.
My first girlfriend dumped me. Not many days have passed since I met this beautiful girl that keeps flirting with me. If I'm being honest, I haven't gotten a grip on how I should feel, but I'll give it serious consideration, in a good way. For some strange reason, being around her gave me the sense that I would be extremely happy if I was in a relationship with her.
Masato-senpai, let's work hard for today's negotiation.
I'm Masato Kazuma, and this super motivated girl is my junior. She just started working here this year, and her name is Nagisa Inami, also known as attention-seeking newbie. She's always sucking up to me.
It's really rewarding to see my senpai working overtime.
It's not that big a deal. Now get off of me, it's hot!
If you clear your mind, even fire will feel cool. Don't think, feel.
She continued to hug me while spouting stuff like a monk. Her butt kissing increases with alcohol.
This is a recommendation from me. Won't you drink your cute junior sake? Meow. Masato-senpai's lap is a pillow now. Masato-senpai, let's kiss, let's hug, let's love.
So yeah, I'm not sure how to say it myself, but she's become wildly attached to me. Even though she's an attention seeker, she gets her work done quickly and is great with clients. Nagisa Inami is the perfect heroine for our company.
Masato-senpai, I love you.
Any way you put it, she's too attached. We work at we work at an advertisement agency. In order to get a new client, we went to the company we made an appointment with.
I'll call the person in charge, so please have a seat and wait.
Thank you very much.
Very much. Wow, we came to the apparel company I've been longing for.
All right, I get it. Don't get too excited.
But it's Merpic.
Yeah. If she had a tail, she'd be wagging it now. Her excitement is off the charts. Merpic. The full name is Mercy and Picnic. Its target demographic is students and women in their early 20s. It's an up-and-coming apparel brand.
I've liked this brand since university.
Inami can't and won't stop flapping her lips.
The clothes aren't just cute, they're beautiful, adult-like, and casual. On top of that, they are easy on the wallet. This store has a grip on my heart and won't let go. This year's overseas collab sold out at pre-orders, and...
Okay, I get it. Calm down. Take a breath. I know absolutely nothing about fashion, but seeing how Inami's eyes lit up from talking about it, I can understand that this is a very famous clothing brand.
So, with that being said, Merpic is something I can't live without, just like you, Masato-senpai.
How should I even react after hearing that?
How about Nagisa? I love you too. While holding me tightly?
I'm an idiot for asking. After that bullish exchange,
Sorry I'm late.
this must be the person in charge of negotiations. She was lightly jogging towards us. Her business casual attire suits her well, just as expected of an apparel company employee.
Nice to meet you. I'm looking forward to today. Huh? You're Masato-kun, aren't you?
Huh? Yeah, that's me. I took a long, hard look at her face. Wait a minute. Kurumi? Kurumi Yoshino?
Yeah, it's me. Jeez, how long has it been?
Whoa! So close! Even though it hasn't caught up with me yet, I short circuit if I have close contact with a beautiful woman.
How long has it been since graduation? 7, 8 years? You haven't changed a bit.
Yeah, neither of you. By the way, Yoshino, you're really close, so back up a bit.
You haven't shown your face, not even at the class reunion. Everyone missed you.
Sorry about that. My company's corrupt, so I never really had the chance. Anyway, Yoshino-san, you're still too close.
How nostalgic. I'm glad I got to see you.
No good. She's not listening at all. Anami, help me! Break this up! This is something a junior should do. I tried to send a message telepathically to Anami, who was silently watching this unfold.
What is it? Are you in trouble? What should I do? Should we just kiss first?
There's no way in hell! We came here to negotiate, right? Why has this turned into a harem?
Sorry. It's just because I hadn't seen you in such a long time.
Give me a break. This girl rubbing her hands together mischievously has no sense of guilt. Sorry, but Anami is new to this, so let's get on with introductions.
That's right. Nice to meet you. I'm Mercy and Picnic's advertisements manager, Kurumi Yoshino. And I was classmates with Masato Kazuma in high school.
I see. Mystery solved.
What are you, a detective? That's right. Me and Yoshino were classmates in high school. We got along pretty well. We would eat lunch together and had fun with our friend group.
You came crying to me before the test, asking me to teach you the material.
I'm the type of guy to not dwell in the past, so I don't remember that.
How do you think your savior feels with you saying that?
Thanks a lot for your help.
Uh-huh. I'll forgive you since you were honest.
Yoshino giggles. I reevaluated my outlook on her. I went on and said she hasn't changed, but that was a lie. The innocent look is virtually gone, and she's turned into a fine, attractive woman. To put it simply, in my humble opinion, I thought she was pretty. It really has been a while.
I was really surprised. Who would have thought that you'd show up at my work?
No kidding. Small world.
You sounded like an old-timer just then.
Sorry to tell you, but we're the same age.
Sounds like something you'd say.
Were you two lovers at some point?
Huh?
Eh?
No way. We're just friends. Isn't that right, Yoshino?
That's right. We were friends in sickness and in health.
Why'd you say it like a marriage vow? Anyway, don't ask any unnecessary questions.
Marriage? You two thought about getting married?
Am I in the wrong here? Yoshino was red in the face, and Anami had tears in her eyes. How inappropriate this all is. But if I look back on the past hour, I guess it was cute and funny. Anyway, we didn't come here to talk about the past or love stories. We have negotiations to do. Let's get to it.
Okay.
After all that panicking, the two of them somehow calmed down and we started negotiations. It's strange. In high school, we just talked about trivial things. But now that we're adults, we talk about work. Our expectations for the negotiation were totally different, but the conversation went smoothly nonetheless.
Thank you for your time today.
Anytime. You definitely did your research. I could tell you have a big love for Merpic. I'll do my best to appeal to the higher-ups to get this contract going.
Really? Thank you so much.
Let's both give it our all.
As I watched them talk, they really looked like best friends or sisters. I couldn't help but grin.
And thank you, Masato-kun.
No prob. It was nice seeing you.
Same here. Let's go out to lunch next time. I have a bunch of stories to tell you.
Yeah, it's been a while, so let's talk over a drink or two.
Okay. I'll shoot you a message online.
See ya. I'm looking forward to it.
Same.
She waited until the elevator doors closed. She's come back into my life not as a business partner, but as an old friend. Well, I came back into her life too, so I can't speak on her behalf. It's good that the negotiations somehow went well. Hey, you agree, right, Inami? What's up with her? Inami? Well, hello, my puffy cheek junior.
Every time I invite you out for drinks, you make it seem like it's such a bother.
Huh?
When Yoshino-san asked you out for drinks, you were so sweet to her.
I was not. And the reason I say it's troublesome is because you ask me all the time.
Because drinking with you is fun.
That's not a good enough reason.
I'm jealous. I didn't expect such a cute girl to suddenly appear. Reuniting with an old friend is overly dramatic.
You're really saying those things to my face, huh?
I decided to show myself to you as I am. My body and mind.
Keep your body covered, you idiot! Why does she occasionally throw in these airheaded remarks? A few days had gone by since the negotiation. Anami is our company's ace in the hole. Or at least she's supposed to be. Hey, Anami, you got a minute? Anami? Hello? No response. She's like a corpse. We are overtime warriors. The only thing we can lose is the sparkle in our eyes. Hey! Earth to Anami!
Yes?
Yeah, you finally realized.
What do you need?
There's some huge mistakes on this document.
What? You're kidding. Sorry, I'll fix it right away.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, and one more thing.
Yeah?
That thing I asked you to mail. You got the sender and the addressee swapped.
I'll get to fixing that too.
It's fine. I'll do that myself.
I'm sorry.
Where did our perfect heroine go? These past couple of days, her clumsiness has been unbelievable. Especially today. Everything is going swimmingly. When we were chatting the company motto...
Our internet advertising company was founded in 2012.
Anami! That's not the company motto. You're reading a certificate. During our lunch break. Hey, your cherry tomatoes rolling away. You got a grain of rice stuck to your face. When I asked her to make copies... Anami? Just how many copies did you make? And you forgot to print on the back. Mistake after mistake after mistake. If she was scoring points for basketball, she'd be a globetrotter. Just a parade of errors. The usual Anami would never make these kind of silly mistakes. I'm more worried than I am mad. I'm sure it has something to do with me seeing Yoshino again. I'm old enough to get it. I don't have much love experience, but I can at least recognize the issue. But even saying that, I don't really get how to solve it. Alright, I'll do my part. Hey, Anami.
Yes?
Let's go drinking today. She's the type to start talking after a few drinks. Usually if we have some tasty alcohol and food, I'm sure this will be fixed. I'll take you to the best bar, okay?
Sorry.
Huh?
I don't feel like it today. I'm stepping out for a bit.
Nami? Oh, she left. I thought since she asked me out every day, she would definitely accept. I expected her to at least be happy. You got rejected by a Nami-chan! Miss Baldy. Why don't I go and rip out the last bit of hair he has left? I have a strong desire to hit my boss. But somehow my shock is winning over that desire.
I see.
What?
You got turned down by Inami-san, so you're filling the void with me instead.
Don't be a prick. Plus, aren't you the one that invited me out?
Really? Was it me?
I'm so pitiful. I guess I'll have to ask you to order to fill in this lonely void.
Ugh, jeez. Waiter! An order of spicy and sweet and sour chicken, please. I finished work. I was turned down by Anami. But with great timing, Yoshino asked me out for drinks. So here we are drinking together at the bar. What is it this time?
Sorry, it's just... Talking like this brought back memories of our high school days.
Yeah, you're right. Back in high school, we would drink soda at family restaurants and chat about nonsense. Now that we're adults, I'm holding a beer in one hand while chatting and lending an ear to complaints. Not much has really changed. Except Yoshino became more like an adult after all. I wasn't aware of us being the opposite sex back when we were kids.
I liked you, you know?
Huh?
I said I liked you.
Huh? What are you spouting off all of a sudden?
It's fine. It's a faded memory anyway.
But you were surprisingly popular back then. Weren't you asked out a lot?
Don't say surprisingly. And yeah, I was asked out a lot. But because of a certain someone, I've never dated before.
That's true. I never heard that Yoshino ever had a boyfriend. Aha! So that's why when Anami-san asked if we ever dated, you got super embarrassed.
It's embarrassing, so don't tell anyone.
Yoshino may have given me a devilish look, but she's still weak to comebacks. Shooting banter like this really takes me back. And because of that...
Honestly, even now we are causing trouble over something so trivial.
Seriously! We laughed together like in the good old times. I was having so much fun, it felt like I was in high school again. I'm really glad to have reconnected with you after all this time. Those bittersweet memories were brought back to life in an instant.
So, I'm really grateful for Inami-san.
For Inami?
If Inami-san hadn't suggested doing negotiations, we might have never met.
That's not an exaggeration. Because that was the reality of the situation, her image popped up in my head. Maybe called because I was thinking of her. Ah!
See, if I talk about her, she'll show up.
My cell phone was ringing on the table. The caller ID said Nagisa Inami.
You're feeling uncertain, right? If you talk to her, I'm sure that'll put you at ease.
Yeah. Sorry, I gotta take this.
Okay, take your time. I might have given too big of a helping hand to my enemy. Now we're even, Inami-san.
I moved to a quieter place and picked up the phone. Hello?
Masato-senpai?
Mm-hmm. Nami's voice sounded strange. You don't sound good. Are you alright?
Senpai, help.
Huh? Nami spoke to me in a frail, shaky voice.
Masato-senpai, please help.
Keep the change! I leaped out of the taxi and ran full speed through the night streets to Anami's house. I'm more distraught than ever. Of course I would be. Someone I care about is asking for help. A robber? A stalker? A break-in? The closer I got to her house, bad thoughts started swimming around in my head. Nami's room is... here! Anami, you there? If you are, open the door! I didn't have any time to be standing around, so I took a chance and tried to open the door. Then in that instant...
Senpai.
Anami! Are you alright? Are you hurt anywhere? Her clothes and hair were all disheveled. She was breathing heavily, and her body felt hot. On top of that, she had a pitiful looking cooling pad stuck to her forehead. A cooling pad?
Masato-senpai,
Yeah.
I want to eat rice porridge.
Anami! Hey! I'll make you some, so don't die on me! Her last words being, I want to eat rice porridge, is just too pitiful. After she regained consciousness, come on, open up.
I got Masato-senpai to feed me.
This isn't the time for that. Spoiler alert, Inami wasn't in any danger. She just caught a cold. But she did have a fever of 38.7 degrees. It's not impossible she felt like her life was in danger. The reason you've been making so many silly mistakes was because you're cold, huh?
Not just that.
Huh?
They say sickness and health start with the mind. I got jealous and got so flustered over your relationship with Yoshino.
Inami.
But mixing work and private affairs is no good, right?
This girl is really easy to read. She's always smiling around the clock. It's easy to tell when she's putting on a fake smile.
I'm sorry. I've relied on you not just for work, but in your private life as well.
Because I could tell she wasn't feeling well.
Masato-senpai?
Don't worry about it. As your senpai, I'm happy you rely on me. I wanted to reassure my dear junior from the bottom of my heart. And maybe not just as her senpai either. And as a man as well.
That means...
My special medicine to reassure Inami worked too well. Her humiliating me was a huge side effect.
Masato-senpai!
Ugh. Look, you're sick, so hurry up and eat and go to bed.
If we sleep together, I'm sure I'll get better in an instant.
I'll get sick too!
Masato-senpai, I love you.
A few days later, Inami got better and was back in tip-top shape. And she started asking me out to drink again. Excuse me, son. As I was looking through the company's paperwork after getting home from the academy, old man came to visit me. Kazuya Kujoin. What's wrong?
Well, it's Kiyoya.
That Kiyoya again? He needs to be punished already.
He is the oldest brother in the family, after all, so that is quite difficult. Although I do believe it would be possible after you officially take over the family.
Father's loose too. So, which girl's he trying to lay his hands on this time? A model? An idol?
Actually, she is the daughter of the Otari family.
What? Speaking of the Otari family, up until a few years ago, they were on par with our family, making them one of the leading families throughout the nation. A few years ago, their business focused overseas failed miserably. I've heard that this affected their operations in Japan, and they've been struggling ever since.
They are no longer capable of running the business, and the daughter of the family
Was sold to us?
indeed.
I see. That asshole. I can see him enjoying every bit.
What shall we do?
I need to check one thing. The Otari family. Whatever. Asuka Otari wasn't just independently sold to Big Brother, right?
Yes, she is the property of the Kajoin family. Well, I believe that was made possible because
It's most likely Big Brother who arranged that. Damn that asshole. Let's go, old man.
where to?
To punish that asshole, of course. The material and dress look fantastic on you, as expected from the daughter of the Otari family. Embarrassed? You've always had a big ego. But you're mine now. Not one person can accuse me of doing anything wrong, and you have no right to refuse.
Asshole.
You better watch your mouth, alright? I'll break you gently if you obey me, but if you resist, I'm giving you no mercy.
I'm not obeying you no matter what you say.
Huh? Is that your wish? Well then, as you please. Kiyoya, wait. Kazuya! You jerk. What did you do for this to happen? Damn it! That old bastard! I told him to keep his mouth shut! Answer, Kiyoya. That girl is property of our family, not yours. Without permission from me or the father, it's unacceptable to lay your hands on her. Shut up! I'm the one that brought her here! Plus, I'm your older brother. There's no way the younger brother has more right than the older one. I am the rightful heir to this family. Even you must understand what it means to defy me, don't you? I'm also aware of your past deeds. Don't think you're free to do whatever you want. God damn it! End of story. Old man, take that girl over here.
Yes, right away.
Wait! I just need father's permission, am I right? To do whatever I want to that girl? You fool. You never brought it up to him in the first place because you knew he wouldn't give you permission. Screw it! I will! By means of making her my wife!
Huh?
You're a real piece of work. Fine, do as you please. As long as father accepts.
No way.
You said it! A man can't break his word! Yeah, fine. But on the other hand, if father doesn't accept, give up on this girl altogether. Of course! After a mutual understanding, Kiyoya left the room in exuberance. If that's how you want to play, count me in too.
You people, treating people like objects.
Asuka Otari. You were sold to the Kajoin family. As the daughter of the Otari family, don't tell me you don't understand what that entails.
But this is wrong.
Old man, this one makes too much noise. Take her away.
You were always like this. That's why people call you cold-blooded.
You've always had a naughty mouth. Learn some better language if you're a lady. With the help of the old man, Asuka was forced out of the room. She was still making a nuisance, but I ignored it and took out my phone. Father, it's Kazuya. Yes, I'm sorry it's by phone. Yes, it is urgent. I have a favor to ask you. It's about Asuka Otari.
So, why was I called here?
You'll see.
A year younger than me, but arrogant as usual.
I can hear you.
I don't know what you're...
Hey, Kazuya! What's the matter? What's the matter? What the hell do you think you're doing? Did father give you permission to make Asuka your wife? Don't play games with me! When I spoke to father about it, he said the girl is already yours! You butchered our promise!
What?
Watch your mouth. When did I butcher the promise? How shameless! I know you did something to keep her from becoming mine! That's why... Let me repeat myself. When did I butcher the promise? That's... If Father gives you permission, you can do as you please with Asuka. That was the promise. Which part of the promise did I break? Asshole! Well then, it's time for you to keep the promise. As Father did not give you permission, you are no longer allowed to lay your hands on Asuka. Asuka is mine now. The next time I see you lay your hands on her, be prepared to never speak of yourself as a Kujoin again. Just wait and see! Yoya stormed out of the room after a petty line. Sorry, I had to approach this in a rather aggressive manner. At least you're safe now. Old man, how was the paperwork?
Huh? Paperwork?
Yes, went off without a hitch.
I see.
Paperwork for what? Could it be for a marriage?
You fool. Why the hell would I have to marry you?
Huh? I mean, you said I'm yours earlier.
That's not what I meant. It's... Well, it means you're my servant from now on.
What?
Huh? Would you have preferred to have him do whatever instead?
Huh? Who in their right mind?
Whatever. Either way, you have no right to complain. By paperwork, I mean for the transfer to the academy.
By academy, do you mean...
The academy you were enrolled in until elementary, and the academy I'm enrolled in now. Well, you'll be a sophomore in high school, which is one below your actual grade. But upon some research, you seem to have dropped out of public school in the 2nd grade.
Cut it out! Are you that desperate to try and humiliate me? Do you have any idea how much people will make fun of me if I go back to that academy?
It's fine. I won't let them do anything. Old man, prepare something to eat. I'm getting hungry after all this ruckus.
What's wrong with him? I can't tell what he's thinking, even from back then. He's younger than me too. Huh? I get to eat too?
That's what I've been saying.
But if I'm your servant, it's common sense that I should be waiting in the back while the owner eats. And plus, this is a luxurious meal. It should be the owner's.
That was just an excuse. I have no intentions of making you my servant.
Is that allowed? Won't I get scolded?
It's my freedom to do whatever with my own servant.
Kazuya-kun?
Don't call me like the old days. That's just distasteful to the man of the house.
Then what am I supposed to call you?
Think about it yourself.
Then, my ruler? How is that?
I just got the chills.
Hey! Isn't that a bit rude?
Fine then.
I'm not, though?
You're
gonna ignore me? Hey, listen!
Miss Asuka, you shouldn't talk to the boy like that.
Old man, it's fine.
My son.
It's a byproduct of being a part of the Otere family. There's no use in trying to change it now.
I was a fool to think otherwise, even for a second. You're more arrogant than you ever were.
Aren't you the arrogant one? You're the only woman I know who can stand tall in a situation like this.
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
I'll leave that to your imagination.
Pretentious as ever.
Even with that attitude, Asuka ate the meal with delight. For her, it must have been a long time since a meal like this. She seemed content from start to finish, and I let her be.
I can't understand. As I paced through the long hallways, I was confused with the situation I was under. Those who are sold to a family of this stature are in for a hard time, or so I thought. But my treatment here is as if I was a princess, and the hospitality I was receiving was far from normal. I've known Kazuya for a long time. We've seen each other at social gatherings and at school since we were kids. You could say we're familiar with each other. He was the son of a leading Japanese conglomerate and had attracted much attention since he was a child. However, his personality was very cold and his attitude was condescending, so people stopped approaching him. But not being ladylike as I am now, I had no friends, so I took it upon myself to try and talk to him. As expected, he would give me the cold shoulder, although he was younger than me. I thought of him as a conceited guy, which made me want to get involved even more. In the end, he showed no signs of becoming nicer, even until I was kicked out of the academy. Strangely enough, this relationship has lasted for 5 years. What was he thinking back then? And what is the reason he has me by his fingertips now?
Miss Asuka.
Old man? What is it? Oh no, is he going to scold me about my attitude toward Kazuya? I mean, my ruler?
I apologize.
What? Is this about my ruler's brother?
That too. But it is mainly about Kazuya's oppressive behavior towards you.
Huh. Compared to what my ruler's brother almost did to me, I didn't think my ruler's attitude was a problem at all.
Kazuya is actually a very splendid individual. It's just his environment that turned him the way he is.
Environment?
Kazuya has always had excellent talents. However, Kiyoya, who was jealous of his talents, began plotting against him, which made Kazuya shut his heart from everyone. So he became very domineering and showed no openings to those around him. Even now, while only a sophomore in high school, several duties of running a company has added even more to his plate. Despite all of this, his core has not changed. Some of the maids that work here are victims of Kiyoya, which Kazuya has helped. He has rehabilitated them until they were able to get back on their feet. And of course, they all work in a position where they do not have to see Kiyoya.
My ruler.
His ways of treating you are a result of his earnest consideration. Please do not misunderstand.
It's okay. I know he helped me out at the very least.
Is that so? I am relieved. It is only you, Miss Asuka. Kazuya has requested for you to be on equal footing with him.
Huh? Really?
Yes. The reason why Kazuya doesn't leave the housework to you is not because he thinks you aren't capable of doing it. There are maids today who do the housework that weren't capable of doing them at first.
I see. That means I'm special to him, right?
Indeed. Please keep this conversation a secrecy from Kazuya.
Of course. I can't speak of this for myself in the first place. I see. My ruler's the hot cold type.
Hey, who's the hot cold type?
Eavesdropping on people speaking to themselves is not of good manners. Wouldn't you agree?
You shouldn't be talking. Seems like you and the old man were talking. What was it about?
I wonder what it was.
Blatantly trying to be all polite. Well, fine. You'll probably have a hard time since you're still new around here. Tell the old man if you need anything.
Aren't you supposed to say, tell me if you need anything?
That's not of my character. Plus, unlike you, I'm busy.
Oh, is that right? Well, fine. I understand.
What are you sulking about?
I'm not sulking.
So, what's angering you?
I'm not even angry.
Huh? Your face seems red. Have you got a fever or something?
Hey, wait.
You're acting like a broken toy. Your forehead is hot. Seems like you have a fever.
No, this is because you're touching me, my ruler.
Huh? Oh, that's what you mean. My bad.
Jeez. Uh-huh. You do this to the other maids too, don't you?
Why would I? I don't have all day.
Huh. You don't?
What's up with that look? What are you?
My legs. They cramped.
You weren't even walking. How can your legs cramp?
As soon as I tried walking, they cramped. Yeah.
Be careful.
Huh? What? Is this what they call a head pat? Is he really doing this?
You must be tired after everything that happened. Why don't you get some rest?
Wait.
Asuka?
My ruler? Kazuya? You being nice to me, does that mean you think I'm special?
Not really. I don't think I was being nice to you.
You're lying. You were kind to me just now, and you still treat me like a princess.
I told you. It's because you don't seem capable of anything.
Then you would have put me away in a room and made me eat with all the other maids. You didn't do that, Kazuya.
That's because I don't want to hear you complain.
Why won't you be honest with me? Are you that afraid of showing your true self?
Who's been talking?
Huh?
Why would you say that all of a sudden? Someone must have been talking to you. Speaking of which, what were you and the old man talking about seconds before I came in? Spot on?
No.
You felt some sympathy for me after hearing from the old man?
No. I was just thinking about how happy I would be if I was special to you. That's not what I meant.
I was trying to make it work so you wouldn't feel like you owed me.
Kazuya-kun?
Your question earlier. If I'm afraid of showing people my true self, I am. If you show your true feelings, people will take advantage of you. That's why you must never show your true feelings to anyone.
But those words just now.
You're right. It's my true self. Because you're special to me, Asuka.
How come?
I don't know if you remember, but I've always had an overbearing attitude from back then. There were many who loathed and despised someone like me, but no one tried to stay by my side. Besides one person.
Is that...
Yep, it's you. Even from back then, despite coming from a nice family, you didn't care about your manners or the way you spoke. You did whatever you wanted.
Are you complaining?
However, I thought it was amazing that you were able to maintain yourself so well in an environment where only the people around you were loyalty. I knew I couldn't be losing. The reason I was able to get through everything without breaking was because of you, Asuka. If you weren't by my side, I don't think I would have made it.
Does that mean you're not seeing me romantically?
You fool.
What?
If I didn't look at you romantically, we wouldn't be doing this right now. Plus, when I said you were mine, I asked my father not for you to be my servant, but to be my wife.
Does that...
I did kind of force this on you, so I'll give you the right to say no. Just, if you don't mind, I want you to be by my side. Of course, as a romantic partner.
No, of course I don't mind. When we first met each other again, I was rebellious. But now, I want to be your wife, Kazuya.
Really? That's great, but...
I know, in front of people, you're gonna be intimidating, right?
I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault. But when it's just the two of us, I want you to be extra sweet to me.
Yeah, of course. Just like that, Asuka and I became romantic couples. At first, I thought I would release Asuka once the dust had settled, but it turned out to be a surprise. But for me, it turned out to be the happiest ending. And as for us, we got engaged and lived happily while dodging Kyoya's traps from time to time.
Mom, how many times do I have to tell you not to wash my clothes with my brothers?
I can hear my forever screaming sister on the first floor. She finally hit puberty, huh? While I was reading manga, I was pretty shocked. But she's fine with our dads, so why does she hate when our clothes get washed together? Does Rio hate me that much? I thought about it, but I couldn't find an answer. My name is June, and I'm a second-year high school student. I had planned to take care of my little sister Rio. While I was thinking to myself, I heard Rio stomping up the stairs. She came into my room.
Oh, Nii-chan, why is your laundry always mixed in with mine? Didn't I tell you to separate them?
If you got a problem with it, do it yourself. You nagging at our poor mom isn't gonna help.
You have no regard for other people's feelings.
Is that the problem? Because I have absolutely no idea why you hate me so much. If I've done anything wrong, could you tell me? You're my precious sister.
That's the part I hate about you, you idiot!
Rio left the room in a huff. What is that part? I don't get it. We were so close in the past. Rio is a first-year high school student. Before she hit puberty, she was sweet and clingy. But then, suddenly, she wanted nothing to do with me. I can remember how lonely I felt. Even now. Maybe when she gets a bit older, she'll go back to how it used to be. I could only hope.
You're always sleeping.
Rio jumped in my bed, landing on my stomach, thus waking me up. Couldn't you wake me up in a nicer way?
It's bad if you don't wake up early. Mom told me to come wake you up, so I did. And yet you have no thanks for me?
Thanks. While her methods are wild, she did wake me up, so I thanked her, with a few added complaints. Then, in my line of sight, Rio was standing above me. I could almost see up her skirt.
Where are you looking? You're the worst for trying to peek under your little sister's skirt.
That's inevitable. You're the one in the wrong for always standing over me like that.
Get out of here with your excuses. Whatever.
Rio stomped out of my room. I didn't do anything wrong, right? I was bewildered from the moment I opened my eyes. When I went to change into my uniform, I felt eyes staring at me. When I looked towards the door, I saw Rio peeking through the gap. What are you doing, Rio?
Wait, I was getting back at you for looking at my skirt.
You want to watch me change that badly? Well, go ahead. Look as long as you'd like.
Why are you letting me see? You pervert!
After peeking, Rio stomped her way down the stairs. Sometimes Rio does things that don't make any sense. And I just don't get it. Rio, can you grab the soy sauce?
Get it yourself.
Ugh, fine. I got up from my seat and went around Rio to grab the soy sauce.
Rio, you could have gotten the soy sauce for June.
Mom scolded Rio for her behavior.
I don't want to hear anything about him.
Why would you say something like that? Think about how your poor brother feels.
I didn't want a brother.
What in the world are you saying, Rio?
Mom, it's okay. I don't understand why Rio hates me to this extent, but the atmosphere was getting tense, so I stepped in between them.
Thanks for the food.
Maybe it's because she didn't like getting yelled at, but Rio got up from her seat in the middle of eating.
Sorry I didn't stand up for you, June. Even I don't get why she's gotten like this, especially since you two used to be so close.
Maybe I've done something to annoy her and haven't realized it. Well, puberty's probably to blame. I'll just take it easy until Rio's mood gets better.
You're such a great brother.
I decided to watch over Rio ever since she got here. Rio called the family into the living room. Everyone was wondering why we were all gathered. And Rio had a serious look on her face.
Mom, Dad, I want a straightforward answer. Are we actually related?
What are you saying? Yes, you are a real daughter.
But I overheard Oni-chan telling Mom that ever since I got here, he decided to be a good brother. What does that mean?
You heard that? I regret saying such a careless remark. Mom and Dad looked at each other with awkward expressions. I just meant from the day you were born I would be a good brother. There's no weird meaning behind it.
Don't try to deceive me. If that's the case, why would you be saying it now? It makes it seem like you meant from when you took me in.
That's just a misunderstanding.
June, that's enough. Let's just tell the truth.
Dad?
That's right. We've seen enough of how you two act now. So me and your father had a chat about getting around to telling the truth.
At this point, I couldn't deceive Rio anymore. I just sat quietly and waited to see what would happen.
Your mother was sickly, and she died giving birth. Your father was my friend, and since his relationships with his relatives was bad, and he felt that he didn't have the confidence to be a single father, he asked us to take care of you.
Every year on your birthday, Uncle Keiichi always comes over to play, right? Uncle Keiichi is your real father.
Then why hasn't Uncle Keiichi come to get me?
He works in a foreign company and is overseas, but when it's your birthday, or there's a memorial service, he comes back to Japan. But he said he would come get you when you got to high school. He was hoping that you would accept him as your father.
So, all of you have been taking care of me? Someone else's child up until now?
Don't say it like that. We thought of you as our real daughter.
I think the same. You are a cute and precious daughter.
Rio was in shock. Everything she believed up until now was all a lie.
How about you, Oni-chan? You didn't hate having a rebellious sister like me?
I said this before, but you're my dear sister, even if we aren't blood related.
Don't act like you're my big brother. I'm someone else's child. You're just a stranger to me.
Wait, Rio!
Rio stomped to her room. Finding out that we aren't a real family was a big shock. Don't be mad at her. This is all so sudden. I'm sure she's just confused. Whatever she says about me, I'm fine with it.
June, you sure are strong.
It's my job, as her older brother, to make her happy. After that, Rio didn't leave her room. I thought it was best to leave her be. So I didn't go in her room. Finding out that we honor her real family is definitely a big shock. Everyone kept quiet about it for Rio's sake. We were gonna tell her when she got older, but because of my careless remark this morning, all this happened. I can't help but feel responsible.
Oni-chan, I'm coming in.
While I was thinking about Rio, she came into the bathroom with a bathing suit on. Why are you coming in? No, more importantly, Rio, I'm sorry for deceiving you all this time.
No, I'm sorry. Even though I'm not your real sister, you took care of me all this time.
My feelings haven't changed. Even though we aren't blood related, you're still my precious sister.
There's no need for that. I want you to stop thinking of me as your sister. There's no need for you to feel responsible as an older brother. I've been so mean to you, so allow me to apologize.
Apologize?
I'll wash your back for you.
What are you saying? You don't have to do that.
But I have to. Just leave it to me. Oni-chan, you've gotten bigger.
You're talking about my back, right? I couldn't resist making a comeback at that misleading comment. I had a towel covering me, so I convinced myself there was no way she was talking about that.
I've gotten big myself. I can show you. Especially for you, June.
Hold it! Have you gotten so confused, you went crazy? I'm getting out so you can take your time in the bath. I washed the rest of my body and quickly got out of the bathroom. Jeez! What's gotten into her? She hated me so much, but now her attitude has done a 180.
I'm coming in, Oni-chan.
Even though she always used to come in without asking, Rio knocked this time. Do you need me for something else?
Is your guard up?
You came in with pajamas and holding a pillow. Yeah, my guard's up. I could see what was about to happen next.
There's no need to be on such high alert. I just came in to go to sleep with you.
That's exactly why I am.
I'm coming in.
Hey! Don't just come in without permission!
It's been a while since we slept together.
I didn't agree to this, but ever since you started to resent me, it had been a few years. If I think about it normally, we could have slept in separate beds a bit sooner.
I'm happy I got to sleep next to you again.
Like I said, I didn't agree to this.
But you haven't kicked me out yet.
Well, that's because I feel bad for refusing.
Well, I have something to ask you.
What?
Till now, I've been pushing your buttons, but I didn't hate you. Rather, I've always liked you, but since we were siblings, I couldn't like you too much.
Why?
Well, siblings can't get married, right? Once I found that out, I was shocked. Since there was no way for us to get married, I did my best to not like you.
Wait a minute. If you say it like that, then it makes it sound like you wanted to get married to me.
But I did.
At that moment, I understood Rio's intentions. The once clingy Rio started hating me so she could suppress her love for me. Rio, calm down. You're still young. You have plenty of encounters waiting for you.
Didn't you say I was precious to you?
That was as a sister.
But we aren't blood related.
That's true, but...
Then, there's nothing stopping us. I love you, June. I always have.
Rio hugged me. Wait a minute! This conversation has gotten way out of hand. Don't you have a lot of thoughts about knowing we aren't your actual family?
I don't have any memory of the past. You, Mom, and Dad are my family.
We raised you with the intent to be a family. But aren't you switching up a bit fast?
Now that I know I can marry you, I'm happy. There's nothing that could make me happier.
Rio, do you really like me that much?
You're mine. If you have an affair, I won't forgive you.
Ugh. Rio gave me a kiss on the lips. You sure are bold, Rio. Instead of being shocked at finding out about our family matters, Rio was looking towards her previous plan. The marriage thing aside, if Rio was going to be okay, I'd keep this up a little longer.
Oni-chan, it's morning. Wake up.
My body was being shaken, and I opened up my eyes. When I opened my eyes, Rio was pulling my legs and dangling them. Rio, what are you doing so early in the morning?
Doing this will help you wake up, right?
What are you talking about?
What can you see in front of you?
In front of me was Rio standing over me. I could just almost see the top of her thighs peeking through near the hem of her skirt.
It's okay if I let you see.
Rio started lifting up her skirt. You don't have to! I lifted up my blanket and covered her skirt. Yesterday. Did you do all that stuff on purpose?
Yeah, I did. I thought I'd give you a bit of service.
Even though you hated me until yesterday?
I told you I didn't hate you. I just seduced you a bit and got a kick out of your reaction.
You're the pervert, not me! I kicked Rio out of my room and quickly changed into my uniform.
June, let me pour soy sauce on your egg.
It's fine. I can do it myself. She did a complete turnaround from yesterday's breakfast. Rio was back to being clingy.
Rio, you made up with your brother. That's great.
He's not my brother. He's my husband.
Oh, well...
After yesterday's bombshell, Mom just looked at Rio with a grin. Mom, she's been saying stuff like this since yesterday. Is that really okay?
Isn't all right? You aren't blood related.
Not you too, Mom. It's not like I hate Rio. I just don't get the idea of getting married to Rio, who thought she was my sister until yesterday.
June, say
I can eat by myself.
Instead of siblings, you two are like newlyweds.
Mom, don't say weird stuff! Rio started pampering and spoiling me. Well, I'm headed out. My school is the furthest, so I leave earlier. As I was about to leave the house, Rio called out to me.
June, wait! Your necktie is twisted.
Huh?
I'll fix it, so come here.
Oh, thanks.
Mwah.
As soon as Rio got close, she kissed me on the lips. Ah!
It's a goodbye kiss. We'll do this every day from now on.
No, we won't! In order to hide my face turning red, I quickly left out the door. Who knew this drastic change would happen from learning we aren't blood related? It makes me nervous on what lies ahead, wondering what Rio will do next.
Sho, come on. Join the baseball club.
I'm telling you no, for the 100th time, no. I'm Sho Nakatini, a freshman in high school. I was playing games on my iPhone and Nozomi, who is the team manager of the baseball club, came to me.
You can't waste your great shoulders. You have to play baseball.
I'm telling you, I just got lucky, and being able to throw a ball or two doesn't mean I can play baseball. Things began on sports day. My friend signed me up for baseball, and when I was playing the outfield, a ball came towards me, so I threw it back to the base. Nozomi saw my laser beam throw and started coming to me ever since.
You don't just get lucky and throw a laser beam. You can easily learn about the other stuff. You have what it takes.
You're full of it. I couldn't even make one hit on sports day.
You just need a bit of practice. I'll teach you myself.
You will? I used to play softball in junior high. I was a good batter. You think that'll change my mind?
Hey, wait!
And I just left the classroom. Sho, are you sure you don't want to try? Ryota, now you're asking me? You threw that amazing ball. You'd probably be able to do that again. I glared at my friend from my junior high school, Ryota. I just threw the ball hard because I was pissed off, you know. Why were you so pissed off? Because you signed me up for baseball, thank you very much. Ryota was the one who signed us up for sports day. So I chose the outfield so that I wouldn't have to do much, and I threw the ball as hard as I can to Ryota, who was doing the catcher, because I was so pissed off. Whatever your reasons were, that throw was awesome. If you're gonna choose to play baseball, I'm right behind you. Hey, no matter how many times you beg me, I'm not doing it.
Hey, Sho! Are you ready to join us yet?
Not in a million years.
I'll give you a free ticket to the movies.
Not interested.
Extra detergents?
Got enough.
Box Kleenex?
What kind of a campaign is?
Can I sit with you for lunch?
What exactly are you doing?
Bonding.
Oh, really? I see a string and it's attached to the baseball club.
Oh no, you can see that string? But I do want to get to know you more. Here, try this. It's good.
I don't take bribes. I decided to escape and have lunch at the rooftop garden.
Are you going home now? Can I walk home with you?
Don't you have baseball practice?
Getting to know you is more important now.
I hardly think you can get to know me just by walking.
I'm not just walking home. We're going on a date.
A date?
Isn't it the best way to get to know someone?
Look, I don't mean to play the fake boyfriend and girlfriend game.
I have my lucky underwear on today.
So what?
Do you want to see?
You're seducing me now. I was fed up with all of this and left the classroom.
Oh, come on.
She followed me and held my arm. What are you doing?
I told you, I'll walk with you.
Yeah, you can walk with me, but you're way too close.
Do you want to guess what color it is? I'll give you a hint. It's my favorite color.
I don't know anything about you.
Hey, I know a place that serves really good cake. Do you want to try it?
What happened to the do you want to guess the color of my underwear game?
Aw, you prefer cream puffs?
She says in a sweet tone as she's clinging onto my arm. I'm telling you, I don't respond to inappropriate bribes.
Hey, I was trying to get closer.
You don't have to get physically closer. There's no point in getting close to me anyway.
I'm a baseball enthusiast. If I can get you to come to practice, I'm down for anything.
Okay, she's not giving up. She's not going to drop this until she drags me to practice. She's overestimating me, so maybe if I just show her the reality, she might give up. Fine. I'll go to practice for one day. But just one, okay? I'll show you how I'm not cut out for it.
Really? Yay, then let's go now.
And I was dragged to baseball practice. This is all you've got? I got to the baseball field they use for practice, and I was taken aback. There were only 7 of them practicing. Hey, Nozomi! I thought you weren't coming today. One guy noticed and came up to us.
Oh, I just had to take care of something.
Who's your friend?
Our new team member.
Hey, I never said I'm joining. I have to clear this one up. Hi, I'm the captain of the baseball club. I'm sorry to let you down, but our club may only last another week.
What are you talking about?
Nozomi seems to be genuinely surprised. Our teachers told us today. Apparently they've been talking for a few years about canceling the baseball team. I mean, in tournaments, we always lose our first game, and this year we couldn't even go to the tournaments because we need to have at least 9 members. So, the school doesn't see a point in continuing.
But they don't have to cancel the club.
I know, right? I'm gonna try to fight back.
Fight back? How?
Our teacher booked us a practice game for next week. He wanted us to enjoy our last time together as a team, but if we win that game, the school might think over. The opponent is going to be Yuki High School, so it's not easy, but it's worth trying. Yuki High School is one of the strongest baseball teams in our prefecture. They're one of the usual members that make it to the best 8 in regionals. They've also played in the nationals, so it's hard to imagine us winning. We're in a totally different league. It seems like there's a lot going on, so I'll leave you guys to discuss.
Wait! Please, you have to help us out here.
I was trying to get myself out of this, but she's not letting me go. I gathered there's really no point in being part of this. I was never going to sign up for baseball club. No offense, but you won't bother me again if baseball club gets canceled.
I know you're not up for it. I want you to be in our team, but we're on the verge of losing our team. So can you please just help us out for the next game?
It doesn't matter if I play or not, the result will be the same.
Well, obviously we don't have enough members to play, so we wouldn't be able to do our best. I want everyone to feel good about themselves on their final game. If we have enough members, it would at least be even.
So, just to make things clear, you want me there so you guys have enough people to play?
Yeah, if we lose, we lose. I'll give up.
I looked at the team practicing with just a few members. It's not like they have something on me, but I do sort of understand how hard it is to end things without getting closure. This game is next week. If I turn her down, she's gonna keep coming to me. I'm here today because she dragged me into this, so I'm going to make her a promise that she won't bother me again. Okay, fine, I'll be there. But I won't practice, and you can't come bothering me again. If that works for you, I'm down. What do you say?
Okay, as long as you'll do this for us.
Wait, no practice? Can you even play baseball? I understand his concern. Who would want to rely on a person who won't even come to practice when they're about to lose their team?
Captain, he's good. I've seen him play on sports day. He's definitely the best help we can get.
Well, if you say so. I guess this captain really trusts Nozomi. She's overestimating me, but anyways, we got ourselves a deal. 1 week later. So, today's the day. I'm glad I can play baseball again with you. Ugh, I had no idea you were part of this. On the day of the game, I headed to the baseball field with Ryota. We used to form a battery together when we were in junior high school. I've been practicing for this day with Ryota, and he has been giving Nozomi all the information he has on me. Hey, you say all that stuff, but you've been practicing, right? You're a good guy, but you didn't have to go behind everyone's back and practice with me. You could have joined their practice. It's not like I'm a member of their team, and I wasn't gonna go all the way and play like there's no tomorrow. Oh, come on. You'll do your best, right? I've been waiting for this moment, you know? I'm gonna really enjoy this. So, there's 7 official members in this baseball team. Ryota decided to play as well, and he pushed me to be the pitcher. And somehow they decided to make Ryota the catcher. They've never seen me throw, though.
Hi, Sho and Rota. Thanks for showing up today.
Hey, you guys are here. All right, let's do this. The captain introduced us to the team and started the meeting. And I noticed we are 1 person short. Apparently, 1 guy got sick, and Nozomi is going to play on his behalf.
I won't let you guys down.
As I've been saying, this could be our last day as a team, but if we win today, there's a chance that the school will reconsider. So, let's give it our best shot. I have no idea how good they are, but they surely look motivated. I guess everyone wants to save their team. So we say our hellos to the other team, and now we're all set to play. Why do we have to play against these losers? It's such a waste of time. I hear the other team mumbling. They're a strong team, so they don't seem to doubt their win. How rude is that? Don't let it get to you, Sho. Why are you getting all serious? If you look at the records, it's obvious that they're much stronger than us. We should probably be grateful for them to accept our offer, although they're not the best team to play against when our team is hanging on the thread. Play ball. It's top of the first inning and I'm pitching. The first batter's up. How about a home run for starters? Oh, thanks a lot. I hope you think even less of me and miss the ball. I first throw to the lower outside. The ball strikes Ryota's mitt. Huh? It was probably faster than the batter could have imagined. He couldn't move an inch. Wow, how fast is that? It's actually the first time that our team sees my pitching and they look amazed. Except for Ryota. Don't get surprised yet. Sho is a national level pitcher. Sho used to play for the Nationals during junior high school. Ryota had been Sho's catcher, and he was so captivated by Sho's talent that he decided to go to the same high school. Ryota had been longing for this day more than anyone else, to play baseball with Sho once again. Ugh! I threw fast balls to accurate places and struck out the first batter. Ryota was sharp too, and we struck out the next batter, and the next. 3 up, 3 down.
Wow! I didn't think you were this good!
Yeah, you're much more than we expected. We might have a chance here. It seemed like I motivated the team. Sho, I knew it, but you're doing awesome. Don't get too excited. This isn't going to last forever. I knew my skills well enough. I knew I couldn't go on like this for long. Bottom of the first inning, our captain was up. Sho's doing so much for us. I need to get something done. But the ball disappeared into the catcher's mitt. The pitcher was showing off his straights. 3 strikes and the captain struck out. This isn't going to be easy. I was frightened by the pitcher, as was everyone else on our team. I wanted to get at least 1 run, but that seemed to be hard to ask for. It's not like this is impossible. I'll get us a hit, so follow my lead. Hey, don't make it sound easy. I can't promise anything. Our second batter also struck out, and Ryota was up. Okay, I need to make a change here. The pitcher has been throwing straight balls, so it's just about timing. And Ryota made a hit to the outer field. There you go! Ryota was a strong hitter in junior high school. He still got his skills and hit a double. I was up. I wasn't so confident about my hitting skills, but again, Ryota pushed me to clean up the batter. Okay, I need to live up to their expectations. The pitcher probably thought Ryota's hit was only by chance, and he throws a straight. It's fast, but it's not impossible to hit. 2 strikes and... my bat finally strikes the ball. Not my best. I wanted to send Ryota, who was at second base, to the home plate, but it was just a single. 2 outs. We're on the first and third base. Next up is Nozomi. Nozomi used to play softball, but they say she's got the best hitting skills on the team.
All right, let's make the most of this chance.
The pitcher decided to go for a straight ball again. But his fastballs worked for Nozomi, and she struck out.
I'm so sorry. You guys did such a good job, and I messed up.
0-0. Nozomi looked really sorry. Hey, the game just started. Don't overthink it. There's always a next chance. The game continued and the score was still 0-0. It's the top of the 4th inning and we're back to the first batter. No! I threw a lower straight, but the batter made a hit. It's the first hit for them. I knew I wouldn't last. My strength is the 140km/h straights, but they're a strong team. They wouldn't go down easily. But as long as they don't come back to the home plate, we're okay. Using my other strength, control, I somehow get through without too much hits. Don't worry about 1 or 2 hits, you'll be fine. Ryota constantly tries to keep me focused. His sharp senses are helping me a lot. Bottom of the 4th inning, Ryota's up. The pitcher seems to be aware Ryota made a hit before and throws a curve. Now that's a good ball, but... The first ball was a strike, but Ryota hits the second curveball and makes a single hit. The pitcher's probably being cautious, but I'll just give it a go. As I imagined, the pitcher threw me a curve too. After 2 balls, I hit the second ball. No outs, and we're at the first and second base.
I screwed up last time, so I need to make a hit this time.
The pitcher threw a straight. He probably thinks straight balls are good enough for other members. Nozomi somehow manages to touch the ball, but the ball falls around the second base, so we got 2 outs.
I'm so sorry, Sho.
It's okay, we've got more chances. It's 2 outs, but we have a runner at third base. If we get another hit, it could lead to a run, but our 6th batter struck out. This is getting tougher. After the 4th inning, I was starting to lose my pace. Yuki Hai was constantly making hits. Ryota and I couldn't make any hits in the next inning, and it's still 0-0. Top of the 9th inning, no outs and the bases are loaded. 1 run will be the game changer. I can't let them get away with any runs. But, unfortunately, my prayers didn't get answered, and I gave up a hit. It became a sacrifice fly, which led to 1 run. Hey, are you okay? Don't let it get to you. Ryota came to encourage me. But after the 5th inning, our team had 0 hits. Our teammates looked devastated. You know what? I haven't really thought about winning or losing as long as I did my part. But now that I'm here, I don't want to lose. Oh, someone's on fire! Yeah, let's do this. Do you want to go for the inside corner? At our final game for the Nationals when we were in junior high school, I was the ace pitcher. But I made a wild pitch, and the ball hit the head of the batter. The batter got sent to a hospital. It was just a concussion, but I felt so bad about myself, I had to quit baseball. Ryota understands, so he never asked me to throw anywhere that could possibly hurt the batter. Aiming the inside corner is hard. If I screw up, I could hurt the batter. I should really focus and aim hard, or else we'll be giving up more runs. I threw a straight ball to the corner. The batter was freaking out by the ball passing right beside him. I was able to confuse the batters with my range of throws and struck out the rest. That was awesome, Sho! You've made your comeback! Thanks, Ryota, but it's the bottom of the 9th inning. The score is 1-0, and we're starting from the 9th batter. If it's a 1-2-3 inning, we wouldn't make it Ryota's turn. We're back against the wall. Hey guys, we're only 1 run behind because Sho and Ryota has done all the work for us. What are we doing here? Let's get moving!
Yeah, we can't give up now, guys.
Captain Nozomi yells at the team, and everyone seems to be motivated once again. I'm getting out there, no matter what. The first batter struck out, and the captain is really focused. But soon, it became 2 strikes, and he doesn't have much chance left. The pitcher throws a straight, an outside pitch that seems a little too high, but the captain goes for it anyway. The pitcher throws big, the catcher misses the ball, and the captain runs for his life. Phew. 1 out, and the captain is at first base. So this is it. When we were deciding on the batting order, we had a plan. The captain is a fast runner, so he'll be the first batter. The second batter will be the person who's good at bunts. It's still 1 out, but a double play will end this. As we planned, our second batter makes a bunt. It's 2 outs. And the captain's at the second base. Whether we get a run now or not, it's up to Ryota. This is good. I'm gonna make a hit and let Sho win on his comeback game. I have to. With angled curves and straights, the pitcher is trying to throw Ryota off. It's 2 strikes. Ryota's not giving up. Come on! A hit! It's a little above the infield, but an outfielder was in a good position and we couldn't get captain back to the home base. 2 outs. The captain's on third base and Ryota's at first base. No run. This hurts.
Sho, please. Please make a hit.
I don't think so.
You'll be okay. You've already got 2 hits.
That's not what I'm talking about. Whether we win or lose, it's on your shoulders.
Huh?
I head towards the base. She didn't seem to get it, but I knew it was coming. The pitcher throws. It's a good course, but it's out of the strike zone.
What?
I take a free pass. 2 outs and the bases are loaded. And Nozomi's up. Timeout! Nozomi seemed shocked, so I took a timeout. Ryota and the captain also come and gathers around her.
Oh my god, this can't be happening!
Hey, this is our chance. I don't think I would have done any good even if I tried to make a hit. But look, the bases are loaded. If you make 1 hit, it could be a walk-off win.
But I've got 0 hits so far.
Hey, it's okay, don't worry. I haven't made any hits today either. No one will blame you if we lose. I don't care what happens to the baseball club, but you want to continue, right? I think I've done my part. So now it's your turn. You can save this club. How cool is that? I'll run for my life if you make a hit. Leave it up to me.
Guys.
Each of us encouraged her in our own ways, and Nozomi walked up to the base. She looked determined. Until now, the pitcher has been throwing straights to everyone except for Ryota and I. He probably doesn't think curves are necessary, so he won't throw a curve now.
I've been missing my chances today. This is the last moment that I can actually do something for them.
Everyone on the team believed in her. The pitcher throws a fast, straight ball. And Nozomi strikes the ball for the first time towards the outfield.
Yes!
It was a big hit, and the ball flew close to the outfielders. This made our walk-off win. And the score was 2-1.
Thanks, Sho. Thanks, Rota. We couldn't have done this without you.
It's not just us. It was teamwork. And you were the one who made the last hit. Yeah, he's right. Baseball is a team sport. But really, thanks, guys. And if it weren't for you two, we couldn't have done so well. The school says our club is canceled, but I think we can negotiate after today's win. If the school lets us continue our club, how about you guys officially join the club? Thanks, but as I said before, I'm just here for today. Hey, come on, Sho! I want to do this with you! You've made such a good comeback. Let's not waste that.
I agree. I really want to see you play more.
I'll give it a thought. I never thought I would play again, but it felt good to be on the field. Nozomi gave me a chance, and Ryota brought out the best of me. After a while, the school decided to let the baseball club continue me. Nozomi and I started going out. My school life is now full of excitement with baseball and my girlfriend.